Welcome back to King's Quest VII. So now we're in Chapter 3. The Sky is Falling. And yes, that is a reference to the chicken from the fairy tale. Don't worry, it's not... Don't worry, the chicken little element only plays a very minor role. Anyway, how are we going to get rid of this monster? By giving it a fruit.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Kindness pays off, I guess.
But here's the interesting thing. I love what happened here. Like, you can click on the... actually, do I do it? Actually, I don't.
Can I say something about the art design here?
Go ahead.
The backgrounds, and the environments are all animated fine. I'm not keen on the character designs myself.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, Dwebs. That's pretty much the original consensus. The game in general looks gorgeous, but the animation is choppy. Like, it's understandable because it's 1994. This was like probably the first game ever to try to do a graphic style. Was there any other before too? I can't think of
1997.
No, 1994. This came out in 1994.
1994. Jeez. Maybe missed, but that was in 3D.
No, I'm talking about hand-drawn, like making the game look exactly like a Disney animated film and shit like that.
Well, aside from the obvious one, Dragon's Lair, but that's a completely different kind of game.
That's cheating. It's a laser disc with FMVs. This is actual in-game footage.
I know. I don't think so.
Yeah, so I think it's still excusable because it's the first one to do something like this. Oh, hello.
I advise you to turn
Christopher Lee, is that you?
Yes, this Christmas, Christopher Lee is a deer.
Brilliant.
Okay, so where is this at?
I am Valanise of Daventry, noble stag, and I appreciate your concern, but I am on a mission from which I cannot be dissuaded.
Are you on a mission from
must
God?
Enter your woods.
What I would give... Hey, imagine that! A Blues Brothers point-and-click game.
Oh. Oh, so Mother Nature has been turned into a tree.
Jeez, what's up with King's Quest and people turning into trees?
Yeah.
Think of the trees. Save the trees.
Who has done such a terrible thing, my lord?
Gee, I wonder who.
Well, honestly, Pedro, there's so many jackasses in the King's Quest universe. For all she knows, it could be one of her own quote-unquote loyal subjects.
Spoilers, it's Militia.
No!
Of course.
No way.
But I must search.
I love the delivery of this line coming right here from Attis.
Valanise, wait.
Valanise, wait. The
George Newbern, is that you?
The wood of the Weirdfolk. No, I'm pretty sure if this was George Newbern, he would be talking about how we must, how we will, consume the planet and shit.
Yeah.
Unless he's voicing Superman.
Okay, so he told us not to enter the wood of the Weirdfolk.
So of course, let's go into that.
Yeah, what can be done?
Perhaps there is, but I know not what. Feldspar, the ancient rock spirit, might be here. If only there was a way to...
Alright, mental note. Feldspar, the rock spirit, try to awaken so we can get the clue on this. So, yeah, mental note for that.
Are you sure this was written by the same person who went on to write Phantasmagoria 2?
Lorelei Shannon, yeah.
Why do you ask?
Well, you have to remember, Dwebs, that Lorelei Shannon was actually under supervision of Roberta Williams in this game. Roberta, even though Roberta wasn't... Roberta was co-directing the game. She didn't write the script itself, but she did come up with the base story and stuff. So she was still pretty much, at the helm. So Lorelei Shannon didn't have the freedom she had in Phantasmagoria 2.
The same creature who turned her into a tree.
Wow.
Only knew who that was, Lady Valanise.
Just it's simple, Dwebs. You can just check the credits of both games and you'll see what I mean.
I fear my lady may die,
Right.
but I can do nothing about it.
Yeah, true. Being a deer, there's not really much you can do. So yeah, let's try to remove the stick.
Oh dear.
So yeah, let's try to remove the stake ourselves.
Medical hinting 101. Never remove a solidified object from a wound. It causes more pain and more blood loss.
Hey, Teo. It's a Sierra adventure game, remember? Logic has no place here.
Well.
The very least good users at least use
Just
proper
don't try
tools.
this at home, kids.
Yeah.
Unless you're the proper tools and if you have a PhD.
Or if you're on the female side of the Daventry family.
Well, gotta give this game some credit. The environmental message is at least a little more subdued than in Tomorrowland, I guess. At least they're not being as
Or
preachy
every
about.
generic 90s animated movie.
At least they're not being as preachy about it. They're involving it in the actual story, so I guess that's fine.
But don't you see, Pedro? Man is an evil, cruel demon that destroys everything just because of the pleasure of doing so.
So yeah, have you seen? Hey, Attis, have you seen Rosella, by the way?
And don't worry, kids. It's rather easy to get a PhD. Why, if Grady's attorney is anything to go by, over in Britain, you only have to be 8 years old to get one. Lucky British.
Wow, the news has spread it very quickly.
If that were true, Jova, then we'd have had many more, medical geniuses. I mean, we still have some, but we'd have had a lot more.
I'm pretty sure no one just tries these days. I mean, I'm sure it was really like that.
Well, shit. Turns out the path to where Rosella is right through the wood of the Weirdfolk. Well, okay, never mind.
It wouldn't be the first time we've dealt with Weirdfolk, to say the
Of
least.
course, the wood where it says it's dangerous to go through is the one that has the goal.
Well, of course,
the path of cuddly rainbows and pillows must feel so neglected never getting traveled through.
Oh, Dreams, if you're getting pissed off already, trust me, once we'll get to a similar statement in Dust, you'll be bursting out. Don't worry.
So yeah, let's try running for the wood of the Weirdfolk. Nothing could possibly
go wrong.
Oh, look at that! Look at those trees right there at the right. Don't they look also friendly?
Left.
Do you mean the left?
The left. Sorry, you're right. Left.
They still look more friendly than the trees in Snow White.
Or the trees in Lord of the Rings, even.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hey,
Don't let the ominous music demotivate you. I mean, come on.
Yeah, lady, you could run.
Hey, Dwitz, aren't those eyes over there just charming for the scenery?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hey, look here. Fresh meat.
Jesus.
And we found ourselves a werebear.
A werebear? That's new.
There is no need to.
Yeah, lady, not a smart move.
An unfriendly creature. I'll never be able to get past him unless I do something drastic.
Indeed.
In the meantime, enjoy joining him for dinner.
Mm-hmm. All right. Since apparently that's a no-go, let's go north.
Oh, a web.
All right, time to do some point-and-click platforming, which it's interesting because the new King's Quest game actually does something similar with a river.
What, like? Oh, yeah. You nudge it a little bit. And you go on
That'll teach me to go slogging through the mud.
Yeah, maybe.
Hindsight.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't, Valanise. All right, let's actually do this properly now.
Valanise, you really need to reflect on your mistakes.
Okay.
At least here it's precise with the point and click stuff. In Ultima 8, it's a nightmare to do so.
Yeah. Well, it also helps, Teo, that this game wasn't rushed out the door.
Yeah.
I thought it was Ultima 9.
Both, actually.
Oh.
Well,
My jewel, soon all your troubles will be over.
I fucking love the spider's voice.
Great, a psychotic spider. That's
Yeah,
what
to be fair, we did deal with a flirtatious spider in the last part.
In the last
I
game,
mean, the
you
last game.
Go away. Listen.
lady. If you value your life.
Back off, lady.
Is this Heath Ledger?
It's actually a crossover. It sounds like a crossover between Heath Ledger and Christopher Walken.
That's right, lady. Back off.
I've heard that kind of voice before.
Understand. You know how we got two of my legs chopped?
And boom.
Ow!
Who took the sun? Who took my lunch? Where am I?
Just cool off for a while, my many-legged
Ha.
friend.
No fair.
That's a visual pun because she's about to throw him into the river. Yep.
Stay cool, Spider Boy.
Alright, so save the birdie.
There we go.
There you are, pretty one. Safe and sound.
Oh.
I owe you my life, lady.
And yes, it's Roberta Williams as the bird.
Very tiny, but if I can do you a good turn in the future, I will.
Using her mouse voice from King's Quest V. Anyway,
Okay, Roberta, what is it with you and sounding like a mice?
alright. Oh, and here's the town of Faldra. I fucking love this place.
Oh boy.
Aside from the chicken, who says the sky's falling, I love the characters in this town. They're hilarious. Alright.
Get ready, folks.
It's
We're in for a
always
ride.
it's always the exotic ones.
Entry! I seek entry to your town!
You may only enter this city if you bring me the holy one-ton tomato of Antioch.
Sorry, I forgot the script.
Okay, Chip.
Hold on, there's no such thing. There's no such...
Oh, and you were gonna let a little thing like that stop you?
You're gonna let the impossibilities stop you from doing shit you don't deserve to be in this town. Let's insist.
Whoa.
You brought me the holy one-ton tomato?
No! Of course not!
Well, go away then.
Let's keep knocking, why not?
Chip,
Would you stop that infernal banging? Rattling my teeth.
That only-
Gilbert Gottfried.
I can keep this going as long as you can, dude.
Stop it, stop it, stop it! You're giving me a headache, you nasty pink-faced creature.
Pink-faced creature. Okay.
I'm not listening. I'm plugging my ears. I'm singing so I can't hear you.
Desperate, are we?
Alright, there's a little door here, so I guess this is our way in.
Don't touch that door. You can't go through there. There's a giant rabid chicken on the other side.
Sure.
A giant rabid chicken.
I'll take my chances.
I've gone against much worse in my past.
Wow.
It shall be changed.
This guard really sucks at his job.
Yeah.
Oh, the Archduke will hear of this. Oh.
Alright, and here's the Archduke of this town. And he's a poodle. A French poodle, nonetheless.
Of course.
Hello. Archduke Fifila Yup Yup. That is the greatest name ever written for any work of fiction ever.
Please, noble Archduke.
Well, Roberta and Lorelei sure had fun in this part.
Great imp-
Yep. You can tell.
Oh, that's what they all say. Then the next thing you know, they're scrubbing the city line.
Oh, come on. You're gonna think that I'm a thief just because I entered into your town even though I was specifically told not to go in?
That's preposterous.
Alright guys, let's melt his heart with our tragic tale.
Good sir, I want nothing from your town. I'm only searching for my lost daughter, Rosella. She was stolen by some form of dark magic and
Not so much dark magic, but sure, it works. He doesn't know. But
Let's go with that.
Wow, it doesn't take a lot to get him to cry, is it?
Oh, it's a very emotional guy.
Oh, that's...
You're to take the faux shop with a grain of salt.
Pay attention to that line. He told me to take the faux shop with a grain of salt. Alright, keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ah,
Ugh, I hate this character.
yeah.
I can see why.
That's the Chicken Little of this game. Don't worry, she's not, she doesn't have that much screen time. She only appears like 3 times. Anyway, alright. Now we can go in, so let's visit the China shop, why not? Oh, hello. A bull in a China shop.
I was just thinking that.
How ironic.
Fernando Bullworth.
The guys at Sierra had
probably
such a...
based on the story of Fernando the Bull.
The guys at Sierra had such an awesome sense of humor.
I'm sorry to hear.
So yeah, his bird got kidnapped.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Christ, the people here, they all have all sorts of disasters happen to them. My bird got kidnapped. My daughter's missing. My food has walked off.
This is classic adventure game logic, Twibs. You have the
NPCs have problems and they're too stupid to resolve them themselves.
So we have to solve them for them, so we can get more items, and then we use those items to help other people, and it's a never-ending cycle, and so on.
Yeah, and then the Daventries drew themselves insane, and they all off themselves except Graham, and that's the reason he's the only member of the Royal Daventry family in King's Quest VIII.
By the way, Pedro, how are you going to handle the quote-unquote King's Quest IX fan game?
The Silver Lining. I'll get to that eventually, but honestly, I'd rather us just do the better revival first.
Well, yeah.
No. I'd rather we save the better for later, though, so that we actually have something to revive.
Well, but that's the thing, Jova. Episode 5, but the game is episodic and it has 5 episodes, like the new one. The problem is that the episode 5 has been in development hell for years now, since 2011, and nobody and Phoenix.
Whoa! Hold on, wait. You're telling me that the fan game is also episodic, just like the reboot?
Yes. It is.
Well, no, not the reboot, but the new.
Yeah, the reimagining.
The new official game.
The creators like to call it a reimagining.
Yeah, I just call it, sort of like a sequel / reboot, since it sort of pulls a Star Trek 2009 thing. It's technically the same continuity. We're seeing stuff to fill in the gaps.
Anyway,
which makes me wonder if maybe one of the episodes will finally continue the story after they've filled in gaps or whatsoever. That would be interesting.
You know what worries me about the reboot?
What?
Well, seeing as I'm the one doing it, I could be waiting till like 2017 to finish the game.
That's okay, Dwiz. We'll just do that's okay, Dwiz. We'll just do what Brain Scratcher did with Sonic 4. We'll do episode 1 and then just continue on when episode 2 is released. I mean, after all, they told us it was soon anyway.
Right.
Anyway, basically, okay.
Oh, never mind. Go on, Pedro.
Basically, the episode 5 of the Silver Lining, or King's Quest IX: The Silver Lining, as was originally called before Activision turned into basically being their asshole themselves, decided, oh no, you can't use the King's Quest name, just call it something else. Basically, episode 4 was released in 2011, and ever since then, no word from episode 5. The developers won't even answer when people ask them about it. They just say, "Don't, please."
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, like I was saying, episode 5 of the Silver Lining is in development hell, and it's been 4 years. And quite frankly, Joe, at this point, I wouldn't. At this point, Joe, it'll be better to just leave that for when it's actually completed.
We'll probably get to that in about 20 years when it's done.
Yeah.
Why make a woe? Well, like you yourself said, it's
well, Joe, but we can't do a game that we don't know is going to be finished.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. It's best not to. I would rather just wait it to
Jesus.
see. Yeah, don't worry.
Fair enough.
As for the music glitch, don't worry. I'll correct it as soon as the cutscene ends.
That said, now as for.
Done.
That said, now as for the official new game, maybe we could also split playthroughs based on each episode. Like Dwibs can do episode 1, someone else could do episode 2, episode 3.
You mean the reimagining?
Yeah. Let's call it the reimagining.
Don't worry.
Since that's also episodic as well.
Well, if anything,
it is pretty fun.
Can I get a say in that?
Sure. You do episode 1, maybe Joe will do episode 2, I'll do episode 3, whatever.
Well, what about episodes 4 and 5?
We'll see what happens when each one comes up, okay?
Wow.
Shut up.
Ugh.
All right, that's it.
So let me get this-
I'm muting the video. I
Don't-
can't bear that.
No. Come on, Liz,
Don't worry, Dwebs.
Oh,
She's gonna be
fine.
gone in a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, like even less than that. Ugh, God. Okay, bye. Okay, you can unmute now, Dwebs, because this is actually gonna be hilarious. What I'm about to do. The Mockingbird, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Mockingbird.
What a
Why is he called a Mockingbird? Let's see why.
hello there, pretty.
We're gonna do kill it.
Hello, Dragon Breath.
Oh, hey, Diablo from Sleeping Beauty. How you doing?
I'm a mockingbird, lady. What do you expect?
I thought you were a crow.
He's a Mockingbird, Jova. Get it?
I know. I'm making.
Hold on. Let's listen to the. I love these jokes.
Cover your face. You're scaring the horses.
Take note, everybody.
When the midwife slapped your mother. You must have fallen out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down.
Ooh.
Okay, Sky versus Iago. Make it happen.
I can't take it anymore.
This was made before Aladdin, right?
Yes. Actually, no. Two
Well, no,
two
Aladdin
years.
was in 1991.
Yeah,
huh?
1992 actually. 2 years after Aladdin.
Beauty and the Beast was the one in 1990.
And yeah, and yes, he's still coming up with new ones. I can keep this going as long as you can, Sierra.
When you were born, the midwife saved the bathwater and threw you out the window.
Jeez.
You were on fire. I wouldn't lay an egg on you to put you out.
Wow.
Is that your nose or are you eating a turnip? Most babies were found under a cabbage leaf. You were found under a stinkweed.
Wow.
You smell so bad, even the pig boy avoids your company.
Ooh, burn.
You're so ugly, you have to sneak up on a glass of water.
Okay.
Was your mother frightened by a warthog when she was carrying you?
Ooh.
Wow. That's mean.
Did your parents lose a bet with an evil magician?
I can only imagine what this guy would have to say about Mighty Number 9's looks.
Only your varicose veins save you from being completely colorless.
There you go, Jova. There's your answer to your question.
You're so dull,
That colorless gag perfectly suits it.
Yeah.
you light up the room.
Sorta.
Oh, I love that. I love that one. You light up the room whenever you leave it.
Your mouth is so big you can whisper in your own ear.
Ooh.
You're so boring your own shadow won't keep you company.
Pack of ale, good.
The only thing that can stay in your head for more than an hour is a cold.
Sonic 06,
Wow.
alright.
You can't count to 20 without taking your shoes off. The only way you could broaden your mind is to put it under a wagon wheel.
There's so many games I could apply that one to.
It's in solitary confinement.
My god, how has nobody made a reactions video out of any of this guy's quips?
Halfway.
And keep going.
Walk in a room, the mice scream and jump on chairs. When you arrived, your father went out and shot the stork. You have the face of a Saint Bernard. You have a very striking face. How many times have you been struck there anyway? You must not be two-faced, because if you had two, why would you be wearing that one? Why don't you send your wits out to be sharpened?
Ha.
Are you going on a trip? You sure have big bags under your eyes.
Wow.
I never forget a face, but in your case, I'll make an exception. I've got 2 minutes to kill. Tell me everything you know. You have a pretty little head. For a head, it's pretty little. When your time comes, thousands of people will attend your funeral to make sure you're really dead.
Oh. By the way, if you want a video with just all these quips, go to Shady Paradox's channel, because he has a video with all of these.
You know, Pedro, I'm surprised you haven't used any of these clips for your reaction videos.
Well, I wanted to guys to see it before. Now that you guys have seen it, I will probably use it.
A cauliflower.
Oh, I meant like even before you had met us.
Sorry for your little mind. All alone in that big fat head.
Okay, for all the problems this game may have, this guy still makes it up there.
To me,
Not
this
that it's
entire,
bad.
honestly, to me, this character makes the whole game worthwhile.
All his insults.
Oh man.
Why don't you go hang around with a village idiot so
Oh my god, it's still going. Can you-
you must be a big cheese? You certainly smell like one. Those legs covered. The chicken peddler is in town. You smell like a
Okay, now it's repeating. But great job, Sarah. Great job.
Okay.
So the best character in the game is a bird that insults you and uses every insult you can think of.
I get the feeling they were basing him off of Iago to an extent.
I got 2 minutes to kill. Tell me everything you know. All right, everybody.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was glorious. All right, see you everybody for the next part.
Yeah.
Yeah.